We always have that question, when am I going to use this? We want the answer every day to be today. Today in a real world setting.
You might call it Career Day on steroids.
Every day is a connection to real world career. When the students launch careers here, they're actually launching businesses. It doesn't mean that that's the business they'll have forever. It doesn't mean that they're definitely going to be entrepreneurs, but it's real.
Fresno's Phillip J. Patino School of Entrepreneurship is thought to be the first of its kind, revolutionizing the field of education.
You guys know how to create that? Go ahead and hit the plus sign and choose New Terminal.
We've dealt for so long with building different classes where we can focus on content expertise. The problem is that's not how the real world works. Right? I never sit down and say, okay, now I'm using my science. We do a million different things a million different ways, and we've got all these connections our brain has built. We want them to feel like they're working in they're not coming to school, they're working in a startup environment.
Principal Brett Taylor is the man charged with the task of making all of this work.
When students are learning math, social studies, science, it's through the lens of entrepreneurship. So when they're preparing for an English essay, they will brainstorm in the same way they will in a meeting for their company.
No, this is clearly not your father's school. At Phillip J. Patino, the goal for graduation is not just graduating.
As seniors, students pitch to investors, get investments, and launch their own companies. Everything we do is to build toward that end. Sometimes people say, well, what about students graduating, go to college? Those are all outcomes we prepare for as well. But we prepare for that lens through that lens of starting their own company.
The school is starting small. Only 110 sophomore students make up the inaugural class. But students like Stephanie Bautista are thinking big.
I want to already have my business and know what I want to do with my life. Before, when I would think to graduate, oh, I just want to go to college and see where I'll go from there. But now I'm like, I actually want to have a business and start, earning money by then so I can do bigger things at a younger age.
And it's not just the students who benefit, so do the teachers.
I enjoy coming to work every day. I mean, if you look at me, I think I'm just smiling the whole time. I think that right alone says it. I mean, it's exciting just to even wake up, come in the morning, be like, all right, what are the kids going to teach me today? What am I going to see in them that I didn't see yesterday? And I think that's the biggest joy, is learning from the kids and seeing what they've done.
And there's something to be said about launching this type of school in this type of city.
When I go out to the community and ask for support, everyone's excited about entrepreneurship. They're all willing to help because it's part of what's happening here in Fresno. You talk about a capacity will be 450 students. You think of, well, that's not a ton of students, but if you think of 450 innovators, 450 entrepreneurs affecting an ecosystem, it's going to do great things for the city of Fresno.